What's up, everybody? We're going to solve Wordle for Wednesday, September 25. Alrighty, and here we go. So, once again, a very astute person said, "Why don't you flip the order on today's Wordle?" So originally we were going to do a rate fluid, which I think her name is Pamela. Hopefully, I didn't forget that. In any case, so she does that a lot, and but it was recommended that we flip it around because a rate apparently is not on the answer list, although there's no reason why they couldn't include it, because they have put in a lot of interesting words like kazoo, balsa, guano, butte, snafu come to mind. So they could do it, but I am totally willing to flip it around because we haven't had fluid, so we must ask, did we get fluid in one? Nope. All right, that's okay. And now we will, of course, do our rate. And our rate was pretty good, okay? Now, the TORs can go into pretty much any conceivable position. But, you know, this is actually not bad because we did get rid of all the vowels. That's pretty sweet. I know this would fit perfectly, right, guys? But we had story. And one of our beloved YouTube fellow, YouTube influencers commented that he thought it was wild that I didn't think of ranch on the third guess from yesterday's Wordle. And I reminded him that I have a facility for remembering previous Wordle answers. And I know we've had story. So although it might have looked suspicious that I went straight to handy, I can assure you I ruled out ranch way before that. Okay. So it's not story. I wonder if it's time for a stork to deliver a sweet little baby in 3? No. Okay. See what I mean, guys? Those TORs can go anywhere. Okay. Well, I'm going to take another guess as if we were sort of in hard mode. And then the fifth guess, if we don't get it, we'll have to do some clever little test word. Okay, that's kind of too bad. That sort of took a little bit of the wind out of my sails now. I really should have tested that Y in a different way. Shoot. Okay. Nuts. What else are we going to do here? Yeah. Okay. It's not north. I actually have to admit, I'm not 100% sure if we had north or not. But in any case, thankfully, that won't matter. Rotor. That would be a good one. I mean, it actually does fit. I will lock down the O, more or less. Let's go for it. I mean, it could... Okay, yeah. We had to have robot. Did we get rotor in 4? No, but we locked a few things down. Darn it. I mean, this is the first thing that comes to mind. Maybe Tor. It's not Taurus. Oh, torch. Okay, finally. Did we get torch in 5? Yeah. Okay. Pretty terrible. But what's not terrible is the fact that we have 2 more days for a little celebration. It'll be 365, a full year without failing. However, we came 2 guesses away from failing that one. Looking back at it, I mean, stork, you do want to test the S, but I should have probably done it without the K. I don't know. Hard to say where that fell apart. But I do think that rotor might have handed me the answer. So that was actually a good guess, but a little late, right? Guys, I completely forgot to check what we're going to be doing for tomorrow. So bear with me for a second. And tomorrow's is going to be benchmarks, okay? Tomorrow's is going to be benchmarks. And speaking of benchmarks, we're actually getting close to the end of the month, and we have a spectacular, and I mean spectacular, all month-long October challenge. These are going to be all super cool spooky words, maybe sort of related to Halloween or just the month in general. And I think just to make it a little bit more of a challenge, we'll, because it is single words, we'll probably go back into hard mode for that, okay? So I'm really looking forward to it, and of course I'll show the master list, just at the end of September. Having a ton of fun with this little combo series though, huh guys? I think it's going pretty good, despite the fact that today's torch was not a very good solve. I hope you enjoyed, and of course, I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of Wordle! What's up, everybody? It's time for Strands. I got a little bit sidetracked on today's Wordle, so hopefully it's not going to continue on Strands. Claim your stake. So look at the spelling on that. It's not the S-T-A-K-E, where it'd be like, your stake in something, like your little piece of it. But it is steak, like meat. And I do see ribeye. Okay. And I see cuts. And I think we have our spangram, guys. I know you guys are probably not too upset with me when I can find it pretty quickly. I think that was slightly easy because the cuts, and like these are beef cuts, so that's awesome. Okay, now let's get our ribeye. Yeah, I think we can make up for a terrible Wordle with a very good Strands. As long as there's some cuts that I'm not too unfamiliar with. Loin. I think we're going to have loin, shank, and yeah, I'm willing to. Oh, it wasn't loin. Darn it. Oh, so that's not good. Okay, but it is going to be shank. Sirloin. That was dumb. That was really dumb art. Okay. I know that doesn't really count towards the ultimate result, which, I like to get the spangram first and have it say perfect with no hints, but still, I did pick up an irrelevant word. That was just very sloppy. Okay, and then maybe these are slightly harder on the bottom. What else is there? Oh, there should be, let's see, fillet, something round. Round, I think, is pretty good. We've got 3 left. Let's do flank. That I'm positive of. Yeah, and then it'll be brisket. I would probably say brisket is my favorite. Nothing beats a Texas brisket barbecue. Boom, guys. All right, that was not bad, right? That was not bad. And we kind of rebounded a little bit after that Wordle. What's your favorite cut of steak? Again, I like brisket the best, especially when it's done in that nice Texas brisket style. Yeah, absolutely delicious. And I hope that you enjoyed that solve. I will, of course, look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of Strands. What's up, everybody? I shouldn't announce it because it could jinx it, but we've got a 36-day streak that we could add on to. That would be awesome. So we're already, well into a month's worth of properly solving connections without it saying that nasty next time. Which, to be quite honest, I actually, frankly, find quite condescending. Next time? I mean, come on. I'd rather that they say something like, you blew it, okay? But next time, I don't know. Here we go, guys. So it's the connections for Wednesday, September 25. Okay. Oh, whoa. I see kind of like a sports theme here. Hat trick, home run, broil, paint, wings, trifecta. Okay, here we go. Cheesecake, three-peat, tape, demolition, roller, soapbox, triple crown, drop cloth, sprouts in Kentucky. So right off the bat, I love it when I can identify something nice, clean, and clear. I don't see anything else that would refer to something that involves winning 3 in a row. Boom. Trio of sports achievements. Okay, I admit it's not necessarily in a row. But yeah, we obviously know that they all involve 3 in sports. Okay, what's next? Home Run Derby. I actually enjoy watching that in July during the MLB. What is it? The MLB All-Star Game. I always enjoy watching the Home Run Derby, Kentucky Derby, Roller Derby, and I think it's called Demolition Derby. So this will probably be purple. Oh, actually, you know what? So as long as we probably have the purple identified, let's see if we could get these in order. And I don't think there's any other derbies. Sprouts makes me think of Brussels sprouts. Actually, these remaining ones are kind of tricky. Sometimes purple can be so easy when you just immediately can identify that secret word, right, guys? And again, I'm just doing my silly little shenanigans, trying to get these all kind of like together. And it's taking some time, but it's worth it because it's just so good to see the other words all. There we go. That's not bad. All together. Oh, I got something. No, wait, what? A drop cloth, paint, tape. So I'm thinking about painting supplies. Obviously, paint itself, drop cloth, tape, because you have to tape like the frame of a window so that you don't accidentally paint on it. I don't think you would use sprouts. Maybe a broil, but I haven't heard of that either. So if that were the case, it would leave us with wings, soapbox, cheesecake, and broil. No, wings, soapbox, cheesecake, and sprouts. Things that whoa, that's tough. Oh, I mean, I would really like to put roller into the paint group. Is this a fake category? Oh, there's something sneaky going on here. I know that's Derby. Okay, that's got to be Derby because, like Kentucky, I mean, come on, there's nothing else that's going to go with. And I definitely heard of a demolition derby, but I really like roller for the paint product, the paint supplies. Okay, unless it is just broil, that doesn't make sense. Okay, but let's just see here. Wings, soapbox, cheesecake. Cheesesteak, not cheesecake. Cheesesteak. Um, Philly cheesesteak. A Philly cheesesteak. I mean, I'm pretty sure the wings, the soapbox, and the cheesesteak will have to go together. Wings, soapbox, and cheesesteak. Soapbox. Wow, this suddenly got kind of tricky. I mean, I'm kind of boy. I can't see another derby. I cannot see another derby. Tape derby, broil derby, sprouts derby. No, cheesesteak derby, paint derby, soapbox derby, drop cloth derby, and wings derby. No, it's got to be this one. I guess I'm willing to do the drop cloth paint. I'm going to feel so foolish, though. Broil and tape. Are these paint supplies? Are these paint supplies? So I guess it's got to be this. Although, wait a second, would you use a soapbox for painting? Huh. Did I just do this one? Okay. Are these paint supplies? Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, okay, thank God I still have two guesses left. I hope I can still figure this out. That was really sneaky. Because I definitely heard of a roller derby. Okay, so what's the other derby? Demolition derby, home run derby, Kentucky derby. Wings, cheesecake, sprouts, and broil. Seem like they should go together. And this turned out to be kind of a rough puzzle, huh? But at least I think we can get it in order. I just don't know what the other derby is. Wings derby, sprouts derby, cheesesteak derby, soapbox derby. A soapbox derby? Wings, cheesecake, sprouts, and broil. If there's a soapbox derby, maybe. You know what I wish there was in there? Pinewood. I don't know for the guys in the audience. If you are about my age, you might remember if you ever were in the Cub Scouts or the Boy Scouts, they would always have the Pinewood Derby, where you basically create your own little car out of wood and you kind of carve it and shape it how you want. And it was always fun to put it on the ramp and see whose car was the fastest. All right. Wings, sprouts, cheesesteak, and broil. I'm not going to get the right title here. I think they go together. They have to go together. I just don't really get it though. Wings, cheesecake, and sprouts are food items, and then the broil. I really don't know, guys. Just food after cities. Oh, well, we get the half point, obviously, because it's food, but obviously not a full point. Because I knew it was Brussels sprouts and Philly cheesesteak, but that's another thing you have to be careful about. Is just because you got two doesn't mean you should abandon that. Even if I didn't know what the others were, it would have been smart to have stuck with the cities. I just don't know which which wings were named after cities, or the broil. Yeah, you guys could let me know what city is the broil, and what city is the wings. And then this, of course, finally is the derby. But the soapbox, I never heard of a soapbox derby. So once again, guys, you can enlighten me. What on earth is a soapbox derby? Ugh. Okay, let's end it right now so I can keep this under 20 minutes for you guys. But yeah, we held on to this streak. That was a tough one, very sneaky. Hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of Connections.